back. So today I'm actually trying out a very slightly different filming style. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a sketch video, you know, just sketching and chatting with you guys, and I'm going to be drawing bugs because I've actually been very interested in trying to draw bugs, maybe moth or butterfly or something like that. But anyways, I'm going to be using my Copics in my sketchbook, and I think it's going to be really fun. So let's just dive right in and have some fun and do some sketches and chat. This one might be a bit of a long one, so grab your sketchbook and draw with me if you're interested. So here is my sketchbook, so let's begin. So the first thing I actually want to draw today is a comet moth. I think they're just really cool and interesting looking. Also, Mirabila has been drawing moths a lot lately, and it's gotten me a little bit excited to draw bugs, so I'm gonna do it. So I'm just using my blue coal erase pencil here, and these are great for sketching because you don't have that dark graphite that can smudge easily, but they are also great for erasing if you don't draw too dark. So yeah. Comet moths have this lovely yellow color, which is one of my favorite colors, to be honest. But they also have these amazing, like, long parts on the bottoms of their wings. I want to call it a tail, but I don't think it's a tail at all. But it's really beautiful and quite unique for a moth, I think. And they also have this like really pretty frilly part at the end here that I really think is very cool. And they also have these lovely little circle parts on their wings here, and I really like them. I think they're cool. So now I'm just going to use some fine liners to ink this, but before I do that, I'm actually going to erase it just a little bit so that the sketch is a little bit less noticeable. I'm just going to start here. Now this pen's not working. You know what? Let's get a different pen. This one's good. I like this one. So I keep turning this. So this might not actually be like properly anatomically correct, but I don't think I'm gonna try and get it like perfect. I feel like I've been, I don't know, pressuring myself to get my art way too perfect lately, and I never really just sketch for the sake of it. And I feel like I get a lot of pressure to like make lots of awesome, crazy artworks, but sometimes I just want to like do a cute little sketch or a little doodle and see what happens. And I don't know, I feel like I want to do that a little bit more. Lately I've been feeling like a lot of my videos have to have a sort of, I don't know, like a crazy quirk to them. And I always try and think of interesting things, but sometimes I just want to draw something for the sake of drawing it. And I always end up pressuring myself to do something wacky or crazy or interesting because I feel like more people will be into watching that. But to be completely honest, I just want to draw something and have some fun with it. I feel like that's what I've been missing lately on my channel. I really like this brush pen. I feel like this is probably one of my favorite brush pens I've ever used. I don't know why, I just really like the way that you still have a lot more control than other brush pens, because I feel like other brush pens are very soft, so you end up getting a lot of variations but not a lot of control. But this one, I feel like you have a little bit more control, and I like it. I don't think this is very symmetrical, but that's okay. So now that we have the inking done, I'm going to erase the sketch and we'll get to coloring this little guy. I'm actually trying not to smudge the line art a little bit because I've had that happen in the past, and I'm always impatient. I want to erase the sketch straight away, and yeah, I don't know, sometimes I smudge it. I'm just going to erase these markings on the wings here just a little bit, just so I can just see them a tiny bit, and that way I'll be able to actually do those markings in with color and not have to ink it, and it'll look really cool, I hope. I actually missed this part here. I want to just do that. Now this moth is actually a really nice bright yellow color, which I love because yellow is one of my favorite colors. So we're going to get some yellow markers here to color them in with. And we have acid yellow, cadmium yellow, canary yellow is nice. That's a nice color. And maybe a bit of a gray color as well. I'm gonna go with a warm gray just so that it goes nicer with the yellows, as well as maybe a light red color, maybe a neutral gray as well. We'll see. I might pick some more colors as well as that. So yeah. Now just going from light to dark, I'm gonna get this canary yellow and I'm gonna go in where there are highlights. And look at this, I smudged that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, lovely. Nice big smudge there too. But that's okay because there will be some sort of marks on the wings that are like little lines. So we might be able to disguise that mistake. There we go. Now some acid yellow. This one's really vibrant and bright, see? But I really like this one. We're gonna try to not go to the edges because yellows are very known for smudging line art, and I really don't want that to happen. So as I said earlier, I kind of want to do some more like sort of sketchy sketchbook kind of videos. Maybe not just like sketches, like I will probably do videos where I color in stuff like I'm doing now, but I kind of want to do some little, I don't know, real time, well not real time, just like this kind of video where I'm talking while I'm actually doing it instead of doing a voiceover. I feel like, I don't know, it's got a different feel and it's kind of fun just to sketch and chat with you guys, and I'm actually really liking it. I think it's quite fun. Perhaps I might even make a playlist for these sort of sketchbook videos, because I feel like I do a lot of videos where it's like, it's got this like specific, I don't know, topic where I maybe use a crazy art supply, or maybe I'm doing like a weird challenge or like a color palette thing, and I love those kinds of videos. They're really fun, but sometimes, as I said earlier, I just want to do a little sketch, or you know, just draw something for the hell of it. And I'm always pressuring myself to end up with like this like super refined, crazy, you know, nice high quality artwork. But I can't do high quality artworks every single time. And sometimes I just want to like not pressure myself to make something crazy and just like do a fun little sketch or do a bunch of drawings of bugs and, you know, have fun and chat with you guys. I'm actually going to get some orange now and color in these little antennae. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of that sort of idea for a bunch of videos. I feel like it's gonna be fun. It's smudging. Alright, let's get some red in here because this moth has a sort of reddish color on these little tail wing thingies. These moths are really pretty though. I saw a video on Twitter where someone was holding them and I had to take a screenshot because I really wanted to draw them and I wouldn't have remembered what they were actually called unless I took that screenshot. So I'm glad I did that. Let's get another red in here. Cadmium red. This is a nice sort of bright red color. Now I'm going to get some warm grey in here. And I'm just going to go along the tips of these wings here because there's a bit of a greyish colour at the top here and also a little bit here and here, and then a bit of this neutral grey as well, just to blend it a little bit. Now I'm just going to take some of this light rouge R14 and I'm going to just go in with these markings along the wings. As well as this, I'm also going to take a lighter warm grey and I'm just going to dull that red down a little bit because it's a little bit too red for my liking. I need a little bit more brown in there. Now I'm just going to take some Cardinal, which is my darkest red colour. I'm just going to add some slight patterns on these red comedy tail things. And get some of this orange, which is Honey Y38, one of my favourite markers. This looks really nice, but I kind of want to add a background. So I'm going to go with the opposite of yellow, which is purple, one of my other favorite colors. So let's get mallow. I love mallow. Now I'm just going to go around leaving a bit of a white highlight because I love doing this. And we're just going to color in a nice sort of solid block for the background. You know, a lot of artists I know don't like the chisel nib. And to be completely fair, I actually like the chisel nib. I think it's good. Also, the chisel nib is needed for the Copic airbrush system, so yeah. I'm hoping that's not going to go through the other side. It actually hasn't, except a little bit there. It's pretty good. I really should put a piece of paper, but I'm too lazy. Now, just for a little bit extra, I'm going to go in with some highlights on this little guy, just to finish him off. And there we have it, a comet moth. Let's title this and sign it. So cute. All right, next bug. What should we draw? So I'm just sketching his body again with my blue colle erase pencil that I got from Jazz's Jazzy Art box. Same as this sketchbook actually, which is a really nice sketchbook. I don't think it's made for markers, but I feel like it takes them very well. So this butterfly has similar long thingies on the end of its wings to that moth, but also a little bit different. See, not as long. This is definitely not perfect, but I like it. I think it's turning out cute. Okay, so he has these little loopy parts on the wings here. Just gonna sketch those in. Then it kind of goes like zigzags. At least the one that I'm looking at on my reference does. Alright, let's ink this. It's funny, the top halves of this butterfly's wings are really smooth for the outline. It's like a normal shape. But then once it gets to this part here, it kind of goes a bit crazy. Let's get some broken up lines here. I really like the way that looks. I feel like it just looks cooler. Gives it a bit more of a softer look. Okay, so for these parts I'm actually going to colour in the black parts with this pen because I feel like I can get more coverage this way. I don't think it looks like perfectly true to the original, but I'm not trying to get it to look perfect. I just want to have fun with it. I just want to have fun with drawing today. Well, I have fun like all the time when I draw, most of the time, but this time I'm just gonna relax and do something fun. You know, I probably could color this part in with my marker, but I kind of just want to use this pen because then it'll look the same as the rest of the line art. You know what? I think bugs are pretty cool. A lot of people don't like them, but they have their purposes. I want to tell you though, the other day I was in my backyard, you know. I was actually taking out some rubbish and I noticed something. The tree in my backyard, oh look at that, I smudged it. But that's okay because to be completely honest, that butterfly actually has a bit of that smudgy texture, so that's fine. But anyways, the tree that I had in my backyard was buzzing and I looked up and I tell you, there was probably about 10,000 bees. I'm just gonna add a bit more smudge just to make it even. But yeah, there was like 10,000 bees and I got some footage, so I'll show you guys. But it was crazy. But you know what? I went back out there a few hours later and they were gone. True story. Let's get a bit more of that smudge. You know, I actually like that. Gives a bit of texture that the bee gives a bit of texture that the butterfly actually has. See, sometimes mistakes end up being happy accidents. Now I'm just going to switch back over to this pen. I don't want to smudge it too much. Let's just get some little crisscrossy textures here. I don't know if this is actually accurate, but we're gonna pretend it is. It doesn't need to look perfect. I'm really liking this. Where's my eraser? Oh, it's right here. I'm just gonna erase these blue marks. I don't need to erase them too much though because I've actually got to color this in blue. So now for this blue, I'm gonna go holiday blue. This is a really nice sort of bluey green color. I like it. It was actually one of the first markers I got. Actually, I think this blue was the first blue marker I got. Now I'm going to take a little bit of royal blue and we're just going to add a little bit of shading and then we're going to sort of blend it a bit. And the same with these parts. Just going to add a little bit. I'm just going to take my colorless blender, just soften these colors here. Try and get them just a little bit lighter because I think that'll look good. Just add a little bit of highlights and maybe some cool grade 10, very close to black, but not completely. And then we'll blend it. Just some little highlights here and there. I think we're done. I kind of want to add a background though. You know what, I'm going to get one of my new colors. This one, which is pumpkin yellow, which is a nice sort of very soft orangey yellow color. But it's not too vibrant, so I think that'll look nice with the blue. There we go, look at that, that looks really nice. Now again, I'm just going to title this and sign it. That looks really nice. I actually really like this. I'm just gonna go over these parts just a little bit more. That looks really cool. So now I've got two lovely bugs. These are really cool. I definitely want to do another one though. Maybe one more. So I got one more bug to draw. I was looking up bugs and I found one that was really pretty. And it's not a butterfly or a moth, it's actually a dragonfly. I found this one and it has a really nice sort of gradient from purple to pink, and it is called the roseate skimmer dragonfly, and it's really pretty. It's got these sort of transparent wings, and I thought I would have a go at drawing it today, so let's give it a go. So as most dragonflies, it's got this little body here. I'm actually going to draw it a bit smaller than that. Little body here, like that, and then it's got a very, very long bum. It's got these little lines that go across, like most dragonflies do, and then the wings kind of come out of these little circly bits here. I kind of drew it a bit too big, but oh well. That's definitely not symmetrical. Whoops. Okay, now it's got this little head here like that. Okay, let's do the wings. Now I'm gonna have to get a really fine liner to do that. That should work. Okay, let's try and do these wings. They're very, very fine. So I think this is a 0.2, so quite fine. It's got these dark parts here. I'm just going to sort of outline them and we'll color them in with a different liner. So it's got all of these little lines through here and then like that. I hope this looks good. I have no idea. And then we're just gonna do a bunch of lines like this and then ones following them. Now that we got all of these horizontal lines here, I'm gonna have to go in and do a whole bunch of little sections. This inking pen's running out a little bit, but I think that's actually helping with the softness of the details. I think it's working. I think it's working for me. Okay, now that I've got those wings down, I'm actually going to quickly just erase over them. One, to get rid of the sketch underneath, but also just to soften the line on a little bit. And that way, in theory, it should help to actually give it a bit of a more lighter, transparent feel. I think that worked. Okay, now I'm gonna go get another inking pen. Where is it? Ah, this one of my favorites. Now I'm going to go around the wing just to give it a little bit more of a silhouette. Also coloring in that part there. Hopefully that makes it look more refined. Yeah, that works. That actually looks pretty good. Now, other wing. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I think that looks good. It looks cute. Yeah, I like those wings. They look really cool. Now to do the rest. Now let's do his long body, or her. I don't know this dragonfly's gender. Let's do some soft lines along here. That'll help with the detail. And an even softer line down here. I think he has very sort of small antennae, but they don't look very pronounced. I'm just gonna do little ones like that. Alrighty, this looks good. I'm just gonna erase the sketch. Now we can color him. So he's got more purple up here and then it goes to a really saturated pink here. So I'm gonna get these colors, maybe violet, mallow. Just doing a bit of a flicking motion here. And then we'll get our lighter purple colour and colour in these thingamabobs. And then continue that colour. Trying not to go out the line. Then we're going to get deep magenta. And yeah, that looks good. Maybe a bit of red violet. And for the tip here, begonia pink, because this is a really nice bright pink colour that should give it a nice gradient. And that's how you do a gradient. Pretty easy. Now I'm going to get this colour, which is peony, and I'm going to do the eyes with this. And a nice warm grey for the rest of his head. Now I am just going to get very subtle ice grey, very, 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 very subtly, just shade the wings. That looks nice. And now highlights. That looks pretty good. Yellow, well not yellow, orange. Purple for the background. So I'm feeling maybe a light blue. I think that'll look really nice. Yes, coral sea. I think that'll look really nice with the bright pinks. I think it'll look good. See, I like the chisel tip. I think it gets too much hate. It has its uses. I like to use it when I'm colouring in a big flat area like this. Does anyone love the smell of Copics? Or am I just a weirdo? I love the smell. Now since I sort of feel like I lost that white outline, I'm just going to go around again with my white gel pen just to sort of get that back. So here we go. Let's sign this and title it as well. Here we go. So here is the final results from this video. We have a lovely comet moth here. I love this guy. As well as an emperor butterfly and a roseate skimmer dragonfly. These three are really nice and I had a lot of fun drawing them. And I hope you guys enjoyed this sort of laid back, sketchy, chatty kind of style video. I had a lot of fun doing this. I had a lot of fun talking to you guys. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit like and subscribe to get your scribble fix in the future if you want. And I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.